Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another lovely and fun and exciting and awesome and oh my god, it's another nothing video, isn't it? Gosh darn it, PS2 freak. Why do you gotta keep making these nothing videos? They make no sense. I mean, what does the scribble even mean on here? Like, get better handwriting, PS2 freak. Gosh, blah, blah, blah. Look, I'm using a mouse, okay? And it's a new mouse that I got like a month or so ago. Still trying to get used to it. In fact, I think was it 3 weeks ago or so, I finally figured out how to remap all of the buttons on the mouse, which, oh my gosh, that was kind of an interesting experience, to be honest. But anywho, welcome, folks, one and all, to another announcement video. Fun and exciting announcement video. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Pi Day 2K25. I probably could write that in here, you know, like a little pi symbol there. There you go. That's my pi that I draw or write or whatever. I don't know. Anywho, today's Pi Day, and I felt like making an announcement video today because I want to let you all know about what has been going on in my life this year. So, first of all, I want to say thank you all so much for 311 subscribers as of this video recording on Pi Day 2025. Thank you all so much for that. I really do appreciate it. I love the fact that my Minecraft streams are doing so well, and I really love the fact that Risk of Rain 2 streams are doing pretty well as well, which to me is kind of crazy because there was a time when Hellish Monkey, TC, and I were doing the streams of Risk of Rain 2, and they only got like 5 or so views. Whereas like my Minecraft streams only got like maybe 20 views or something like that, which again is just, it blows my mind how streaming has all of a sudden given me more views. Like it blows my mind. But that being said, these streams will continue for darn sure. I will keep doing streams to Minecraft. I'll keep doing streams to Risk of Rain 2, Crab Champions, all sorts of stuff, as well as Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2, especially Pro Skater 1 and 2, hopefully sometime soon, because Pro Skater 3 and 4 is going to be coming out July 11th, 2025. And by golly, folks, am I super duper excited. I was so excited that I actually bought the deluxe edition of Pro Skater 3 and 4. And I want to say, you know, there's a lot of hate going around about how they are not going to bring the career mode to Pro Skater 4, to the Pro Skater 4 side of things. Honestly, it's a Pro Skater game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 through 3 was very challenge-based. Like, collect skate, collect combo, do a kickflip over some random gap. You know, I'm super used to that, especially with Pro Skater 3, that when Pro Skater 4 came out and they were like, oh my gosh, like this newfangled thing of career mode, story mode, what have you, I was just like, whatever. I actually skipped over Pro Skater 4 and went to Tony Hawk's Underground, Underground 2, American Wasteland, etc., etc. I skipped over Pro Skater 4 for a bit and then went back to it, you know, as time went on, and I was just like, this is too bad. I like Pro Skater 4. It's a good game. Pro Skater 3 is definitely where it's at for sure, and I am so thankful that they are actually making a remake of Pro Skater 3 because it is well overdue. You know, Pro Skater HD only did a few Pro Skater 3 levels, and they did them pretty decently. But we really shouldn't be upset about the fact that they're not putting in a career mode for Pro Skater 4. Like, okay, maybe if we get enough people, kind of like the Sonic movie, we could probably petition the gaming company to put in like a career mode type thing for Pro Skater 4. But for me, I really am just happy that that this is actually freaking happening. Like, oh my God, you know, I'm ecstatic about it. So I just want to say that I probably will be live streaming the Foundry level when they premiered that in June. Not exactly sure when it's going to be premiered. I just heard that it's going to be in June. And then I'm going to, since I did the pre-order of the deluxe edition, I get to play the game on the 8th of July rather than the 11th of July. So I'm going to try my best and stream that, both the Foundry in June as well as, playing the full game on July 8th. So be on the lookout for that on this channel, because I want to be one of the first people to actually live stream that. Kind of like how I was one of the first people, or the first person technically, to do a Let's Play to Recoil way back in 2011. So, not tooting my own horn, but just kind of putting that out there. Speaking of Let's Plays and live streams, though, the main reason for this announcement video is to say that, just like, previous announcement videos of nothing, I will be going on a hiatus. It's going to be a really big one. It will impact the live streaming. So with the exception of, like I said, the Tony Hawk streams, I don't think I will be live streaming for a good while, until probably by the end of this year. And here's the reason why. I go to this church that is now turning 100 years old, which is just fantastic. It's amazing that I'm at a church that is now 100 years old. Like, it's pretty cool. And as some of you may know, I am a history major. And as somebody who has a history degree, as somebody who also has a certificate in museum studies, and as somebody who has a certificate in digital archiving, I have decided to take on the challenge of getting 100 years worth of history for my church, scanned, digitized, edited, and put together into one big historical exhibit that will be premiered in or towards the end of June. And I want this exhibit to be the best exhibit that it can be, because 100 years, man, 100 years, that is impressive. And I want to showcase every aspect of the church growing over that 100 years. Granted, there has been some history stuff already done, and there have been a few photos here and there that have already been like kind of sort of digitized, and I'm just going to take those things and kind of throw them together. But a lot of photos. There's this one really awesome lady whose family was one of the original people that started the church 100 years ago. She has 2,800, that's right, 2,800 plus pictures from 1995 to 2005 of the church that I am in the process of diligently editing. I've scanned just about all of them. Now I just got to go back and edit them. And that process is taking me every single second of my life and every single thread of my being to go through and edit all these pictures. So because of that, it's going to take me a long while. After the exhibit is done, I want to write a book. I want to write a history book about my church. And I want to start that sometime probably in July or August or so. And I want to get that done by maybe September or October, so that I can go to the publishing company and say, hey, here's a book. We want to sell it, blah, blah, blah. And then by December, I want to have all the books ready to be sold, so that like December, January, I can sell the books to the church. But that is my whole like thing as to why I'm not going to be streaming as much as I have been. And that's also why like I haven't really been streaming a ton this year, because I've been focusing a lot on the 100th anniversary and getting all that stuff done. So I do apologize for this hiatus, like I apologize for a lot of my hiatuses in the past. I want to, in 2026, and I know I always say this in all of the announcement videos, especially the nothing ones, I want to, in 2026, really, really go back through all of my videos that I have yet to upload. And I want to start editing them. I want to start flattening them. I want to start naming them and all that sort of stuff. And if a series does not make any sense to me, or if it doesn't seem good, I want to make that a live stream. And if I want to redo a series like Wolfenstein 3D, I'm going to make that a live stream. I'm going to live stream all of the series that I want to redo. And then I'm going to try and record, playing other video games. But if there are video games like Bloodstained that make it so that you have to constantly grind, this is why I'm live streaming Hollow Knight. Because Hollow Knight, as you can tell with the 2 streams that I have up on the channel, you die a ton in that game. You die a ton. And doing a Let's Play to that probably, in my mind, would not make any sense. So therefore, this is why I'm live streaming this game, and this is why I don't play it as much. Subnautica. I want to redo the whole entire game, but as a stream. Mainly because when I went back and looked at the videos after where we left off back in, 2021, 2022? I forget now when I uploaded those and stopped uploading them. I did record more videos after that last upload, but in the process of me looking at videos and naming videos and flattening videos, I found a couple extra videos of Subnautica that I have no idea where they came from or if they even belong in the series, number one. And number two, I feel like the last recording of the Subnautica series, I think I messed up. I basically feel like I goofed. And I didn't feel like, redoing everything in the game, collecting materials, farming for materials, doing this, that, and the other constantly, just so that I could redo the sea moth, redo the big whatever ship. Like, I didn't want to redo all of the stuff and have you watch me just swimming all over the place getting materials and stuff. I felt like that's more of a live stream thing. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to restart that series, and we're going to make it a live stream thing. So live streaming Subnautica, live streaming Bloodstained at some point, live streaming a redo of Wolfenstein 3D at some point. I do have several Doom, like original Doom videos that I want to do. I want to live stream me playing Doom 3, and then I want to record me playing Doom Eternal. I have no earthly idea if the Dark Ages is going to work on this computer, because the specs are just whoa, this is insanity. So I have no idea if it's going to work on my gaming laptop here. If anything, I may, down the road, probably in the next 3 years or so, invest in another gaming laptop. But then again, who knows? Because I may have a kid by then. You just never know. There may be a little PS2 freak roaming this earth within the next 1 to 3 to 5 years. Lord only knows. But yeah, that's kind of the plans there. Those are kind of the plans there. I'm also trying to make a Minecraft level, actually seriously make a Minecraft level that I want you all to play and I want you all to explore and have fun with. That's what I want to do. But right now, the priority is getting these pictures edited, getting these pictures scanned, putting together interviews of a bunch of people that I've interviewed over the course of several months at my church, and putting all those videos together and just making a big exhibit out of all the history stuff that we have at my church. And that's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of time. So again, I do apologize for the hiatus, and I do apologize for the huge hiatus that's basically been going on since 2017 in terms of, getting videos out and all that sort of stuff. Like, I do apologize for that. Just life gets in the way, stress gets in the way, anxiety gets in the way. I do want to see my therapist again sometime soon. I gotta make an appointment with my therapist, and that's of course gonna probably be in a while, because I have a fear of talking to people on the phone. I hate talking to people on the phone. I don't mind if people call me. I just don't like talking to them or calling them. It's a horrible phobia. It's something that's extremely irrational, and I wanna get rid of it. Kind of like I want to get rid of the fear of going downstairs, because I do have that fear. If anybody's got any suggestions, definitely post in the comments, especially if you've gotten this far in the video, which I do appreciate, by the way. And speaking of time and all that, holy crap, we are like less than 1,000 hours away from getting potentially money on this channel. We are like less than 200 subscribers away and less than 1,000 watch hours away from getting monetized. This has just, I can't explain it. I cannot explain it, but I'm so thankful to all of y'all for watching. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel. Oh, and that's why I talked about Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. I saw somebody's comment on the last live stream where I was fooling around in custom maps. They wanted me to check out their custom maps. So I definitely will do that. Have no fear, person who commented many months ago. I will most certainly do that in the next live stream of Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2. In fact, I feel like once I check out those maps and several other maps as well, I think that series might be done, to be brutally honest, until Pro Skater 3 and 4 comes along. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, folks. I'll see you all in the next video. Until then, folks, until then.